Hello, this is not a guide. I'm just making thumbnails for the playlist and stuff and answering some questions that people have sent in. Let's see. What other MMORPGs have you played before, if any? I don't know the difference between MMOs and MMORPGs, so I'm gonna say some things that people can argue about semantically if they want. I haven't played other MMOs or MMORPGs in general, like that much in general. I've tried a few, but I haven't really stuck with any other ones. This was my first MMORPG in general, and my attempts to play others either didn't go well because I didn't like the story, I didn't like the controls, or I just didn't like the general vibe, or I felt like there was too much going on and I needed to sit down and be able to invest more time and energy to like learn the things. I think I mentioned the stuff about how I tried to play WoW and I needed to spend a bit more time learning how to do things. So yeah, like I tried WoW for a little bit and I want to revisit it, but when I have more time. I tried Lost Ark. I didn't like it that much. I actually had a different YouTube channel of me trying out all these things, and I realized that making videos like that was way too much work. So that's why it's not up anymore. But yeah, so I tried Lost Ark. I tried some other recent one that came out. Some city one. I don't know the name of it. Let me see if I can figure out the name of it. Let's see. Because my roommate and I like to play, like try out games and stuff together. And so with the MMO ones we usually try together. Tower of Fantasy. Yeah, I tried to play that and I just didn't really like it that much. Okay, Lost Ark. I think we tried playing Phantasy Star together at some point and it was like too janky and so I didn't really like it. Yeah. It's not that like I hate these things or anything. It takes a long time for me to like certain things. Like I need certain hooks, you know, for my ADHD to just be like, let's keep going, let's go. Like, but if there are things that bother me in a small way and there aren't enough things that make me enjoy it to offset how much things bother me, then it's really hard for me to get into games and stuff. I'm also quite particular about writing, like, and so if I don't like the way a game is written, it's even harder for me to get into the game. But at the same time, I don't like it if it's just like click this, and there's like no cohesive story that pulls it all together. So yeah. Simply my answer is I haven't really tried that many games, but I'm very open to trying games and stuff. MMOs specifically, because I do like kind of playing with other people. Which video game genres do you like best overall? Yeah, I like MMOs because of the ability to play with others and potentially make friends and stuff. But I do really like farming games. I really liked the original Harvest Moon series. I really like Stardew Valley. I liked Animal Crossing until I got too invested in trading people characters, and then it became more cumbersome than I wanted it to be. But then also because of the pacing, I was like, I can't wait a whole day to do stuff. And then I started cheating like, if you want to call it cheating or whatever, but like I started doing time skipping, and so then I did a bunch of stuff I wanted to do in the game, and then I, got burnt out playing it. But I mean, I put 400 hours into Animal Crossing, and so it's not like I didn't like it. I just maximized the enjoyment of it like pretty early on. And so yeah, I would say that I like raising things, so like the farming aesthetic, right? Like raising animals and raising crops and stuff, and the decorating aspects of, decorating your farm or creating your island on Animal Crossing and things like that. And I like that Final Fantasy XIV allows those types of things, as in like decorating your house and whatnot. But oddly enough, after I decorated my house like once, I felt like I couldn't redecorate it because I'm kind of just a stickler for the way things are. But I like having the ability to decorate if you want to. And yeah, like I would say I like it if I feel like I can put myself and my personality into the game. Like I like that I can use a bunch of emotes to express myself in this game. And I'm sure other games have emotes and things like that, but I kind of just... the emotes in this game, for some reason, I feel more connected to them. And... like when I was playing Lost Ark, I definitely felt like I was playing just another character. But when I play 14, I feel like I am myself. So I think if this is a genre of game, then kind of the blank character that allows you to fill in the gaps with like who you are is what I like. So like The Sims, you can kind of create your own life and things like that. But then with The Sims, it's like you play that by yourself, so it's not really the same. It's like how people describe young adult books where the main character is kind of basic, but then a lot of people like her because it allows for the imagination to grow. There's a name for it. See, I know there's a particular name. I can't find it right now, but it's just like you can put yourself in their shoes because their shoes are mostly a blank slate. They give you like very basic stuff, like, oh, they're very nice, they're a little clumsy, they're this and this, like things that almost everyone can relate to. And then by continuing to read, you put yourself in there. And so in video game form, like I like playing characters where I can put my imagination into like the situation. I wouldn't go so far as to say I like role-playing games like D&D, but, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's more, I want to be myself. I don't want to play a character that's going on an adventure. I want to go on an adventure. Like, people will go on side quests, like they'll click the side quest and they'll follow the story and all this stuff. And that's cool, that's fine. But for me, I want to make my own side quests. I want to be like, oh, who's this person here? I'm gonna go say hello to them. Oh, they're a sprout. They're looking to, go finish this raid. I'm gonna bring them to the gate that like will unlock the thing, and then I'll go help them with the thing, and it's a whole thing. And so for me, that is how I enjoy the game, and whatever genre that is, that's what I like. 14 allows me to do that type of thing, and it doesn't restrict me from... I think the only time it does restrict me, typically, if I'm running around doing various things, I don't feel restricted. I can say what I want, I can help it whenever I want, whatever. But the times I do feel restricted sometimes are during the cutscenes, when they only give me like 2 options of dialogue that are basically the same thing. And I'm like, that's not what I would say. Excuse me. Just let me be a mute character then. So then I can like say what I actually want to say in my head. So yeah, that it bothers me when the other characters in the game try to make me out to be someone that I'm not. Only because in my mind I've created this idea of who I am, because it is who I am. And yeah, I try not to let it bother me too much, because I know it's a video game. But yeah, that's that. Okay, I'm going to start up the other one. I realized I didn't, I thought it would just be the expansions, but I need to make one for the guild test too. So I will see you in the other one. Bye.